Hello, my name is Crystal Kopp, and this is the story of one of the most influential musical minds of our time, Freddie Mercury. Freddie Mercury was born September 5th, 1946, on the small island of Zanzibar. His birth name was Farrokh Bulsara. At the age of 8, he was sent to a boarding school in India named St. Peter's. It was at St. Peter's that his friends started calling him Freddie. His propensity for music uh, was evident and was encouraged by his parents and school. He learned to play piano there, and it became apparent that he had immense talent. In 1962, he graduated from St. Peter's and went back to Zanzibar, but only for a short 2-year period. He and his family later had to move because of political unrest in the area. They moved to England, and Freddie decided to enroll in school for art, another one of his great loves. In 1967, Jimi Hendrix burst onto the music scene, and Freddie was immediately enamored with his music. He started experimenting with music again since last time was at St. Peter's. Later that year, he met with the band Smile. He enjoyed their music and especially had an admiration for their guitarist, Brian May. He also got along well with the drummer, Roger Taylor. In 1962, Freddie graduated from Ealing College with a degree in graphic arts and design, and he moved in with Roger Taylor and some of the members of Smile and began writing songs. Later that year, he met with the band Ibex. He brought a few new songs and learned theirs and became a part of their band. On August 23rd, 1969, he performed in public for the first time since his childhood. A couple months later, Freddie caused an upheaval in the band and caused them to break up. A few band members left, and the name was changed to Wreckage. But this was short lived because the band broke up after that. Freddie then joined a group called Sour Milk Sea. He saw an ad in the paper for a lead singer and jumped at the opportunity. They played a couple gigs, but it was not long where they also broke up. This left Freddie trying to find another direction. As luck would have it, the lead singer of Smile left, and Freddie was more than happy to take his spot. He changed the name of the band to Queen, and then the lineup was Brian May, Roger Taylor, and John Deacon, and Freddie Mercury by 1971. Later in 1971, their first hit came out. It was Killer Queen. But the song that they are best known for is Bohemian Rhapsody. Bohemian Rhapsody is a rock operetta written in so many styles, and when the video came out, it was hailed as revolutionary. Freddie's stage presence was undeniable. He set the stage on fire. The stadiums would roar when he would perform. It was unlike anything anyone had ever seen before. As they became more and more successful, Freddie lived his life more and more extravagant. He bought expensive art and threw enormous parties, sometimes flying his friends around the world from destination to destination. The people who knew him best knew that Freddie was bisexual and engaged with many different partners. Unfortunately, this is what is believed that had led to his illness. He had been diagnosed with AIDS. And in 1988, Freddie performed for the last time. He was too weak to continue with his musical career. The illness had really taken hold of him. In 1991, on November 23rd, Freddie made his HIV public and said goodbye to his friends, his family, and his fans. He died the next day, November 24th. In 1992, the remaining members of Queen put out the album Made in Heaven, which was a compilation of Freddie's last words, and said goodbye to the legend that was Freddie Mercury. He was an amazing man, and he left us far, far too early. Goodbye, Freddie Mercury. He will always be remembered.